Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. This is Judge Kassan. It looks like we're trying to get everyone to connect to audio here. We're going to have you stay on mute until it's your turn. I'm going to call the docket in a few minutes, but just so everyone is aware, we are recording this. It's going to be on YouTube later. That is part of the open courts provision of the Constitution, okay? Also on the call with us today is Prosecutor Dixon. You may be speaking with him in a few minutes. And we also have two court clerks from the Olmos Park Court. So again, thank you for joining us for the 8:45 docket here at Olmos Park Municipal Court. I am going to call the docket. So please, if you're here, take yourself off of mute and let me know that you're present. Or if you're on video, you can wave to me as well, okay? And after that, we'll go into some preliminary instructions, okay? So I have Ihab Afsunko.
Here.
Thank you. Eva Alarcon. Eva Alarcon. Abelardo Alvarez. Abelardo Alvarez. Glenn Austin. I see you there. Screen name. Ruby Ann Castillo. Ruby Ann Castillo. Isabel De Leon. I see you there. Damian Gonzalez. Damian Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez. Jennifer Gonzalez. Jennifer Gonzalez. Abdul Hamid Gulbin. Abdul Hamid Gulbin. Javier Hernandez. Javier Hernandez. Teresa Hernandez. Teresa Hernandez. Dalia Lopez. Dalia Lopez. Stephanie Jones Lopez. Stephanie Jones Lopez. Monica McDuffie. Monica McDuffie. Margaret Ogle. Margaret Ogle. Liam Ramirez. Thank you, sir. Matthew Santa Cruz. Matthew Santa Cruz. Luis Celso Silva. Luis Celso Silva. Michael Simpson. Michael Simpson. Gabriel Varela. Thank you, sir. And Vicky Yuan. Thank you. All right, very good. Let's see here. Right. Okay, everyone. So again, just some preliminary instructions. When I call your name, we're going to go in alphabetical order. When I call your name, I'm going to ask you how you plead on your case. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case. If you plead no contest, you're not admitting guilt. However, you're choosing not to contest the charges, okay? You just want to resolve the matter today and you're requesting the court to enter judgment on the case, okay? To set the fine on the case. That's a plea of no contest, okay? If you do want to contest the charges, you would enter a plea of not guilty. All right, at that point in time, you will have the opportunity to visit with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, in hopes of resolving the case. And if you're not able to resolve the case after speaking with him, we will schedule you for a pre-trial setting and then a trial setting, okay? That's if you enter a plea of not guilty and you want to contest the charges, all right? You do have a constitutional right to a jury trial. That means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You can choose to waive the jury trial and instead have a non-jury or bench trial, which means the case would be heard by me or the other judge in Olmos Park, okay? That's a plea of not guilty, all right? But if you do want to try to resolve your case or cases today, there are some options that are available to you. Most of you are probably here for traffic tickets or traffic violations. If that's the case, there are some options available to you to keep that off your driving record. The first of which is the driving safety course. If you have not taken that in the last 12 months for a ticket violation, then you may be eligible. You must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance. And if you do have that, then you would be paying the court costs, and then you would have 90 days to complete the course. All right. Upon completion, you would return the certificate and your driving record to the court, and the case would be closed out and would not appear on your driving record. That is an option that's available to you one time per year per Texas law for a moving violation. Now, if you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the driving safety course. If you are under 25 years of age, you must take the driving safety course. All right. The other option that is available to you, or that may be available to you, is the deferred disposition option. It is sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. There is a special expense fee that must be paid, and then there may be some additional conditions placed upon you during the probationary period. It may mean obtaining a driver's license, completing community service hours, attending a course, maintaining insurance, etc. Again, it will vary from case to case depending on the violation that has been charged. Okay. However, upon successful completion, the case is closed out and does not appear as a conviction on your driving record. All right. Again, that will vary from case to case. There is a fee associated with that, and we can take those issues up individually in a few minutes. Okay. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, again, you are not eligible for the deferred disposition option. Okay. Some of you may need a payment plan. Maybe you are requesting community service hours. Maybe you have an equipment violation, and maybe it's an expired registration, a broken tail light, etc. If those items were corrected, you may be eligible for a compliance dismissal. Okay. All other questions specific to your cases, we'll be happy to address those with you individually in a few minutes. I am going to ask for your patience as we go through the docket. We'll try to be as efficient as possible and try to get you back to your regular scheduled activities for the day after the docket. Okay. Again, some of you may be visiting with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, and if that's the case, you will be sent into a breakout room with him, and you'll see the notification pop up on your screen. All right. Thank you for your patience, and let's get started. So first up, I have Ihab Afsunko.
Here.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. You have a speeding charge, 42 and a 30 mile per hour. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
All right, very good. I'm going to have you speak with the prosecutor, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
All right.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. You'll see the breakout window pop up on your screen there. Okay, let's see. Next up is Glenn Austin.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Austin. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. It looks like you have a violation here for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
All right, very good. I am also going to have you speak with the prosecutor here in a few minutes. He is speaking with the other individual, and he will be with you shortly, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're very welcome. When it's your turn, you will see the breakout window screen pop up on your phone there, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, next up is Isabel De Leon. I think she dropped off, Valerie. She may pop back up, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's see here. Liam Ramirez.
Yep.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. Frog in your throat, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead on that?
Not guilty.
Okay. And then defective tail lamps. How do you plead on that case?
Not guilty.
Okay, let me just ask you, did you get those items corrected, or is that?
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday I tried sending the email. I don't know if it came up for y'all or not.
Okay, so you had receipts for both of those things?
Not the receipts. I do have it for the registration, the license, the tail lights. No, but I can show the evidence.
Okay, let's see here. So you sent something yesterday, Valerie?
Yes,
do we have that, or? I'm just checking the file, sir.
Mhm.
So the registration, you were able to get that?
Yes,
taken-
ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. Valerie, I don't see it on here. Am I missing it?
Yes, I wasn't able to drop it in yesterday. I can forward that.
Okay, great, thank you. And then, Mr. Ramirez, on the defective tail lamps, was it the tail lamp that was burned out, or what was the issue there? And the only reason I know you pled not guilty, but the reason I'm asking is if you were able to get these items corrected, you may be eligible just for the dismissal fees.
Then if I could do that, then
So,
yeah, that would be better.
okay, so, I mean, you can go ahead and contest the charges if you'd like, but if you were able to get the registration taken care of, that's a $20 dismissal. And then if the
Okay.
tail lamp was corrected, that's a $10 dismissal.
Okay, yeah, if, would that be like a no contest or?
Yes, it would be a
Then-
no contest plea. Let me take a look at what you have here.
Okay,
You do have the opportunity to visit with the prosecutor if you'd like. Just let me see what information you provided, okay?
okay,
Great. Okay. So here. This one. All right, I know it's a little bit late on the receipt, but I am going to go ahead and approve this. So that would just be a $20 dismissal on the registration. Is that acceptable to you?
yes, ma'am.
All right. So that would be a plea of no contest. Would you like to change your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And then the tail lamp, tell me, what was the issue there? Was it just the light bulb burned out, or was it a fuse issue, or what was going on there?
I'm pretty sure the light bulbs were just burnt out. Yeah, it's a pretty old car. I got it from a family friend.
Are the lamps now properly working?
Yes, ma'am. I got them fixed.
Okay, did you fix them or did you take them somewhere to get them fixed?
No, I fixed them myself. It was just
Okay.
taking them out.
Okay, did you want to change your plea on that one to try to resolve that today?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was your plea now?
No contest.
Okay, and let me just ask you, do you, you raise your right hand there? Do you swear and affirm that the tail lamps are now properly working?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and do you swear and affirm that you corrected those yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So that'll be a $10 dismissal on those. So you owe a total of $30. Can you pay that by next Friday, the 21st?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So $30 total due January 21st, 2022, okay?
Okay.
All right, any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, very good. So like I said, those will be closed out as dismissals and they will not show up on your record, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, just make sure you stop by the court or mail that in by next Friday.
Okay.
All right, you're free to go. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Mr. Dixon?
Judge, on number one there on the docket, it's going to be a reset till April 14th for a pretrial.
Okay, very good. Mr. Afsunco, we will be sent a notice for that reset date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions, sir?
Yeah, y'all send the notice through email or
If we have your email, do we have your current email address?
I think I went in person. I gave them my email, so I assume y'all do.
Okay, let me see. Valerie, do we have that?
Let me check. Yes, we do.
All right. Yes, sir, they will send that notice to you by email, okay? You may
Okay.
also receive a copy in the mail as well.
All right, I appreciate
All
it.
right, very good. We'll see you in April. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. And Mr. Dixon, you have Mr. Austin, and I believe there's some paperwork in the Dropbox.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, next up is Gabriel Varela.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. I'm looking at your cases here. You have two. You have one for speeding 41 in a 25 mile per hour. How do you plead on that case?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Guilty, okay. And then failure to yield right of way to emergency vehicle. How do you plead on that case?
Not guilty.
Not guilty, okay. Because you've entered a plea of not guilty, I'm gonna have you speak to the prosecutor about both cases. See if we can
Okay.
resolve those together, okay?
All right.
All
That
right,
sounds
very
fine.
good. All right, hang on a few minutes. He is speaking with that other gentleman and he'll be with you shortly to talk to you in a breakout room, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Varela. All right, next is Vicky Yuan.
Yes, hi.
Hi there, how are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Let's see here. You have a charge here for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
No contest.
No contest, okay. How did you want to take care of that violation?
I'd like to be under the deferred disposition probation if possible.
Okay. All right, so the fee for that is $255. And
Okay.
it's a 90-day deferral period. So for 90 days, no moving violations, okay? And are you over the age of 25?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no additional requirement then that you take the class. So it is simply the $255 for the special expense fee, 90 days, no moving violations. And after the 90 days, assuming no additional tickets, the case is closed out and will not appear as a conviction. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, very good. Now the $255, is that something you can pay in full?
Yes.
Okay, and that will be due by next Friday, the 21st, okay?
Okay, and I can pay that online?
Let me see. Valerie, is that something she can pay online?
Yes, she can. If she could send us an email, we can send her the link.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, so you'll send them an email, ma'am, and then they're gonna send you the link to pay that off. All right, very good. Any other questions? Okay, all right, once you do that, then they'll start that process for you and then they'll send you some additional paperwork, okay?
Thank you.
All right, have a great day. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Okay, Isabel De Leon? You're on mute. If you could press *6 on your phone, please. Isabel De Leon, you're on mute. If you could press *6 to unmute, please.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear? Okay, yes. Hello?
Yes, I can have, I'm having a hard time hearing you, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my phone, that's why. Can you hear me now?
A little bit, a little bit.
Okay. Now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so let me ask you, you have a case here for possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead?
Oh, no. We lost her.
Ma'am? Ms. De Leon, are you still there? I think we lost audio.
Yeah, we lost audio. Let's see.
Okay, well, if she tries to rejoin.
Oh, hi, Judge.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I realized Mr. Austin was back. I was looking for a face and not a.
okay, no, we're
not a
good.
name.
Go
I've got an, yeah, so Judge, he's got a Class C license. He said he basically had to go get that corrected, that he never had a Class B. He took the written test, but never the driving test, but DPS had mailed him a Class B license anyway. He's got that straightened out now. So based on all of that, I've made an agreement. I'm willing to make an agreement for $184 fine and 30 days deferred to be paid by next week.
Okay, and that's due next Friday, is that,
Yes, Judge, that'd be fine.
okay? Mr. Austin,
Yes, ma'am.
is that the agreement you reached with the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you'd like to change your plea to no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that plea agreement, and you'll have until next Friday, the 21st, to make that payment for the deferral fee, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, you're very welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye now. All right, Mr. Dixon, you have Mr. Varela.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I'll speak with Mr. Varela in the breakout room.
Okay, he's number 23 on the docket.
All righty.
Ms. De Leon, are you back?
Doesn't seem like she has volume on it again. Oop. Yeah, just video.
Ms. De Leon, I can't hear you. I don't have any audio for you.
Let's see if I can give her the call-in number on the screen.
Payment by next Friday, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. At that point in time, then you'll get some paperwork detailing the other conditions that are required of you at that time, okay?
All right, that sounds good.
All right, very good, sir. So make sure you stop by the court or mail in that payment by next Friday and you're free to go. All
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
right, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Dixon, you have Miss De Leon. We are having some audio issues with her, so she has pled not guilty on the paraphernalia charge.
I'll use my ESP if I have to.
Okay.
All right.
Ms. De Leon, you're going to go into a breakout room with the prosecutor now. Joseph, yes, it was taken care of, so it's been closed out.
Okay, so any paperwork is being sent directly to her?
Let me see. Valerie, do you know?
Yes, we send it to the father. We
Okay,
mailed it.
okay. Thank y'all.
All right, thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Y'all too.
Thanks. All right, Ms. De Leon.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're gonna go into a breakout room with the prosecutor, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right, so there's gonna be a little notice that comes up on your phone. You need to click that to go into the room with him.
Okay.
All right, don't hang up, just click that screen that pops up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, hang on.
Hello?
All right, just hang on a minute, ma'am. Valerie, would it be easier if you send me to a breakout room and just leave Frank in here with her? Okay, you'll just need to stop the recording though. All right, so I'm gonna leave y'all to talk, okay?
Okay, does anybody? Judge, you're on mute, Judge. I've got an agreement on De Leon.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a no contest plea, 180 days deferred disposition, a $200 fine, a payment plan with $40 down by the end of next week, Friday.
Okay. Ms. De Leon, is that your agreement with the prosecutor? Ms. De Leon? Ms. De Leon, can you hear me? This is Judge Kassan. Ms. De Leon? You're on mute.
Hello?
Yes. Is that your agreement with the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
That's okay. So you would like to change your plea to no contest. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So your first payment will be due by next Friday, the 21st, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much. You're free to go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to call the docket one more time. We have Eva Alarcon, Abelardo Alvarez, Ruby Ann Castillo, Damian Gonzalez, Jesus Gonzalez, Jennifer Gonzalez, Abdul Hamid Gulbin, Javier Hernandez, Teresa Hernandez, Dalia Lopez, Stephanie Jones Lopez, Monica McDuffie, Margaret Ogle, Matthew Santa Cruz, Luis Celso Silva, Michael Simpson. And that concludes the 8:45 a.m. docket, and we are in recess until 10 a.m.